getting ready to depart. We're going to be departing runway 16. We're here at Papa Alpha Sierra Oscar, Saldovia. We're going to be heading to Oak 7. Oh my God. Oscar Alpha Kilo 7. There's always one. Bradley Lane Hydroelectrical. Cruise altitude is up to you guys, 1500 or 2500. We're basically just going to be following the coastline upwards and landing. It's a tricky airport to find because the airport is right next to a road. It's just to the left of a road, and it is on a small strip of land just behind the spur. So if you haven't practiced it, then perhaps
That's not fun.
and it's going to be a bit tight when we land. Hey, that's part of the good fun. So it's your heading is going to be 33. It's 30 nautical miles, and it should take us about 15 to 20 minutes or so. We're landing runway 07, altitude 18 feet, and Chris, as our guest, can I ask you to lead the way, please?
Sure. Yeah.
This is just so if you do make a hash of it, mate, we can all see.
Yeah, exactly. You're recording and streaming.
I'm streaming too, Spark is fan.
Spark.
When we can know who you are, we can come by.
How you doing, Spark?
Good evening.
New to MSFS. How can I join multiplayer?
If you go to the Discord, it'll give you all the information under event details. You want North Europe server, and the flight plan is there. We're departing from Papa Alpha Sierra Oscar. Let's go, guys.
Muchachos.
Mark, what have you set your time to?
1
Midday?
o'clock.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
1 o'clock. We'll get some nice sunsets as we go.
Okay.
I see I'm not the only one flying the red Mildred's Porter.
It's a good port.
It is excellent.
Someone's flying a helicopter?
Yep. Oh yeah. On a 35 or on a 45?
Betcha. That'd be me.
Chocks away!
Power up. Guys disappeared on me. Yay.
Ah, love a community takeoff. It's great.
That clusterfuck if I ever saw one.
Somebody's tailgating me.
I'm not sure we're exactly following ATC regulations, but hey,
That's enough.
We're normal Fatsim, so.
We're flying like Max Verstappen, so it's okay.
Drop on about him, will you? He's a treat.
Well, there's a big mountain in front of me. I hope I can clear that if we're going that high.
Are we doing a left turn out or right?
Left.
Left.
Left it is.
Sorry, doing already alright.
Yeah, somebody's going right.
It's a kind of big hill to climb. I see somebody in the bushes.
Oh, I see Chris, Hi Sky. I got name tags.
I've got to set my blooming controls again. For some reason, every time I'd set up solo, switch on, they change my throttle controls. Nuisance.
Somebody crashing the trees down there. Ms. Maritza.
Yeah, I saw him also in the bushes.
Let's get back up again.
I'm Coast Guard. Should I come and rescue?
Sorry, Y key on your keyboard.
And then what's the altitude push-up?
F4. Just keep F4 pressed. Gain altitude and then Y again to release.
Buzz MC007 there, you nearly bailed there. Yep, he's got a mic.
A lovely sight.
It's definitely good with the snow session.
It's like somebody's just upset the hornet's nest, isn't it?
No, it looks like
Yeah, who shook the tree?
Come on guys, get in formation.
You smell that? Well, who thinks you're the blue arrows,
Okay.
or the red arrows, or the white arrows? We're on the same.
I flew it already today with the F-16.
Hey, I see Steve. What's up, Steve? Jonesy? How are you, buddy? I'm doing good.
Hi, Tuesday. Nice to see you here on Smudger.
What altitude should we be flying here?
2,500.
Alright, roger.
Minus 2,500.
And I'm at 3,000 already, I think. Yeah.
Submarine sim.
Well, my aircraft just keeps pushing out all the time.
Yeah, I didn't get enough power.
I'm just engines turning, but just keeps dying.
Oh, we all need that update.
I've got
That pick up.
One recommendation: check if the flight aids are reset on your computer. They were on mine, and then the whole sim acts funny.
Yeah, turn off all
Yeah.
the assists.
Yeah, I've had that same problem since
Every-
the update.
Every time you update or download something from the content manager, that is set to easy. All of it again.
Yeah, you just go.
Really annoying.
Yeah, just hit escape, go to assistance options, and change everything to medium or hard.
I have to say though, guys, I don't know if anyone else is getting this, but since the last update, I have noticed that the multiplayer, which has always been a big bugbearer of mine, seems a bit more stable. No?
No, people still disappear. I'm running the beta one on Steam version. At the moment, it's working.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's just touch and go still. Mark, I did notice with your video on the Reno Air Race that obviously I imagine that when you join the multiplayer on that, it's a dedicated server, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, you don't have a choice. It automatically switches you over.
Yeah, you can't have any disappearing players on that, I guess.
I've got chip detect already over red.
You over-revved the engine.
Yeah, so we'll see if it fails.
Me too. Turn off all the damage settings.
Yeah, me too. Just the icing, everything is realistic. Just the damage now.
I practiced this takeoff about 20 times. Of course, this is the time when I screw it up.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you can only keep it at full throttle for about a minute or so before that kicks in.
Yep.
Can't wait to get the Kodiak. This would be a nice trip for it also.
The scenery is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I
Really
was just
amazing.
thinking the same thing, just looking over my to my port side there. Yeah.
Yeah, the water is full of snow and ice.
The Homer spit air.
I'm seeing lots and lots of airplanes, but no labels, although labels are turned on. Strange that.
No, I've got labels.
I got all the labels. Everything is working.
They come and go. Come and go.
Let's just see who we got here. Dutch Airways, hi.
Mike.
And Mike, teacher. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Mark.
He was
Alderson,
here
welcome back.
Good evening, Mark.
How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
Good. Iron Frog 40, welcome to the fly-in. Hello. And Trip 500, welcome.
Oh,
And Cripsy, I'll make sure I get his name right. Cripsy 77.
Yes, well, you can shorten it to 77 if you want it.
Nice to see you here.
Thank you very much.
Mike, you're just coming up right next to me here.
Yeah, great view. I'm on the external view. Great. Oh, I'm going past you. Oh, that's close.
What are you flying?
172.
Goodness me, you would pass me like a jumbo jet.
the Pilatus is not fast.
I'm all right. Yeah.
Hello to Tony Dark Zero, thanks for coming back. Really great to see you, and also great to see Tim Bird.
Hey, Mark, thanks.
I think I'm the third next one.
And Dave H, great to see you here.
Hello, good evening.
Are you flying a helicopter?
Yes, I am, sir.
I thought you were doing quite a lot of hovering there. And Mikey UK VR, welcome to the fly-in. Great to have you here. Hello, Koseng.
Just having an interesting look down at this breakwater here on my left. Not sure what's going on there. Some sort of factory work going on.
So off on my left here is the Homer Spit, and that's where a lot of the fishing vessels at Homer kind of dock out.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's no water visible in live weather. It's full of snow.
Yeah, in real life, this area is not going to be frozen over. It's open ocean.
Right. That makes sense.
Is the main industry fishing in this area?
Fishing and tourism down here.
What sort of temperatures are we?
I think look, the live weather today down in Seldovia is 0 Fahrenheit, so minus 10 Celsius.
And is that normal for that, or are you suffering like, you know, climate change as well?
It's a little bit cold today. I think up here in Fairbanks when I was out for my walk, it was about 20 below Fahrenheit.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, it's 20 below and you go for a walk?
I gotta get the dog outside.
Jeez, I'm surprised you don't have to carry it out at that temperature.
You go for a fast walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, that is cold. My goodness me. We've had pretty lousy. We've had pretty lousy weather in the UK, but nothing like that.
Yeah, the place that we took off from, if the metadata is right, it shows minus 10 degrees Celsius.
Still raining in Vancouver.
Thank you very much.
Sunny in Toronto.
But guys, if you look to your right, I mean, what majestic scenery, eh?
Yeah.
It's just
look at the glacier.
stunning.
Very nice. Land on that glacier. No?
Oh wow, yes, I've just noticed that. Yeah, it is a glacier, isn't it?
Ah, yeah.
I did originally plan a landing there actually when I was doing the flight plan, but I thought just to start off we might as well have a bit of a longer leg.
So how many people have the Orbix terrain for Alaska?
I do.
I do.
Yeah. Negative, I'm on default.
Yeah, I've got it just to test it out. You know, I wasn't a fan of the New Zealand scenery. I wasn't quite sure what you were getting for the money. But this is cheaper, and you also get a free airport, Juneau, which is done reasonably well. So I thought for £8 to get the Alaska Mesh and an airport, I thought was fair value.
got no avionics, so I don't know what's going on. It seems to flash in and out. It's weird.
Everything's working fine in my Islander from Black Box.
Trusty old 172 and
Yeah.
1000.
Okay, Mark, so it's runway 07 then, 18 feet above sea level.
That's correct. It's runway 07, and as we're flying here, you'll see there's a couple of spurs sticking out into the water. It's the furthest spur, I think, that we can see right now, and the runway is right behind that, and 70 degrees. There's a thin strip of land with a runway on the left and a road on the right.
Yeah, you're advisable to come out into the middle of the lake to a degree. Just on your 9 o'clock, Chris, giving you a shout out. Nice to see you.
Hi, mate. Yeah, I can see you there.
I'm closing up onto your right, Mark.
I see you, Sparky.
Beautiful view.
This is what we say, Chris, about Mark. Like I said, we're never going to run out of places to fly, and it's great that he does these community events. I know you're a big fan of South America, aren't you, Chris?
Yeah, for a long time. I didn't really think about it much. When I started flying, I just couldn't stop. And now I keep buying all the add-ons, all the different airports and stuff. That's brilliant.
You'll have to get you'll have to get together with Mark and do a flight plan.
Yeah.
I think we've got to remember that Chris is 6 hours in front of us.
Yeah, I was aware of that.
It's been really nice to stay up all night.
Yeah, I'm on holiday now, so I've got to do this, which is great. Worked out.
Have you got good connectivity where you are, Chris? Like internet speed?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Where are you, Chris?
I'm in Bangkok.
Wow. So it's not minus 10 there then?
About 28 degrees at the moment. It's hot. Well, it's actually the coolest time of year is now. It gets really bad in March and April. You're looking like late 30s, pretty much all the time. Wow. Yeah, so now it's nice change.
People running with motion reprojection on?
Nope.
Never.
No. Never.
Yeah, I find it helps smooth things out tremendously.
I can't stand the artifacts.
Without it.
Chris from
I keep trying to use it.
What are you doing, Chris?
No, I put it off. I try and use it. The artifact gets my nerves too much,
Yeah,
But it's just I guess it's just a personal preference.
Must have been.
I think it's very different for different headsets as well.
Yeah.
But I think for Windows Mixed Reality, my preference is to have it off. Steve, VR Flight Sim guy's preference is to have it on. And as he says, it depends also where you're flying and what you're flying. So, to each his own.
Yeah, absolutely. I must say, Chris, you are my go-to guy when it comes to settings, because I've got a 3080 graphics card like you, same as you, and I've got a Quest headset. There's a Quest 2 headset, so for me it's kind of like two,
Yeah. That's
Looking at Brixie, are you? How do you find the Quest 2 headset?
To be honest, I used to love flying it on the Airlink, but I've reverted back to the hard cable. It's just more, it's just better.
Just more fluid.
It's more fluid, yeah. I mean, but the actual quality is just the same on Airlink, which is amazing to be honest. But you just get the occasional break and disconnection, you know, and like stutters. But obviously that totally takes the immersion away. But
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
absolutely. I'm sort of waiting for the second generation coming out early next year before I plug to go VR.
yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Macaraba is on final. Holden
Yes, I am.
Rick is on final.
I had to do a
Maracaibo on final.
I was talking too much. I've had to do a go around as well.
I wasn't saying, Grimsy, I think you've overshot.
Yeah. So I'm on the glide path now, just following everyone else.
So we're landing at the first airport here.
It's a full stop landing and best of luck to you.
All right, Roger.
I'm going to tuck in behind Ho Banagaric.
Thanks for the confidence there. Appreciate that.
I think I've nose jobbed it for the first time.
Yeah, and guys, please don't rush to land. Please take your time because I want to land and film this.
I'll wait for you because my landing is going to be epic.
Kipsy 77, you're coming in hot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Very hot.
I've got the skid pans down. Here we
Whoa.
go.
I'm down. I hope I'm on a runway. It doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna take a look, fly around.
Oh, it's just not stopping. It's just not stopping.
You have to use your brakes.
I've got everything on. I've got everything on.
these things,
Oh
huh?
my god, this is gonna be bad.
Oh my word.
Guess we can make a campfire with the wood he's gonna collect after that crash.
Oh, guys, I've got crashed.
That's why I'm flying the. That's why I'm flying the PC6.
Is that a landing strip? Oh my
Got
god.
reverse it.
That's like embarrassing.
Yeah.
When it works, Mark, when it works.
6.5 or it's a beach.
road, is it?
Guys, can you just... Okay, I'm going to have to spawn in where you are. Just hold fire. I've just got to... I went off the end of the runway.
I just press Y4.
Not if you got damage.
Ah, somebody.
I've got damage on. I want
No,
that.
that's a cardinal sin for these flights.
Dutch Airways just crashed in a little house and he's stuck.
You need reverse.
Who put a house over here?
What does their scenery look like? This just seems to be like a wide strip down the center and water on either side.
That's what it is.
That's essentially what it is.
Aim for the airplanes.
It's more like a Garmin Park than an airstrip.
But it is a real airstrip.
Yes, it is a real airstrip.
That's a naughty airstrip. Oh well, down in two.
Somebody's buzzing me in the helicopter.
Where are you at Bradley Lake now? Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are.
Yeah. Okay,
Oscar
here we go.
Alpha Kilo 7.
Yeah. Alright, that was just...
The ice is
terribly
really real, eh?
embarrassing.
You just put the brakes on, it doesn't stop.
No, yeah, I had the skid pans up. No, I had the skid pans up, so it's obviously so the wheels were on the ground.
Oh!
Well, where has Skytrax, where are you going?
I stopped before the hill.
Oh, good man.
Good, man. Hey, there's no reverse thrusters on this 172. I thought that was pretty good, actually. Fast as I was coming in.
Tell you what, guys, I'm using the Xbox controller. My thumb nearly pushed the yellow Y through the panel.
Reverse thrust on the Milta is just like throwing a hook out. It just stops it.
Just for casual interest, the runway actually stops at the house. The rest of it's actually a road. Thanks for that.
You don't see it when the snow is covering it.
There's where the runway stops and where I stops. If I don't have to hit the Y key, I consider that a great landing.
Why?
The skew key.
Cracker Jack, how are you doing, my friend?
That's shocking. Well, I'm back in.
Al Watt, nice to see you back.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
Jesus, in the airstrip. It's floating above the water.
Yeah, to my left is somebody in a Piper or something floating in the water.
Yeah, this airplane handles really well in the water with the Tundra tires.
What are you flying?
I'm flying the Bilges Porter.
Oh.
Okay, guys, on to the second leg, and we're departing Bradley Lake. We need to climb, our recommended altitude is 8,500, minimum required is 7,500 to clear the mountains. We're going to be heading on a course of 50 degrees. It's 36 nautical miles, and we're going to be landing on the glacier. And the landing altitude is 4,350 feet. And if you're not sure where that is, just follow the rest of us, I guess. And what I'm going to be looking for, because it is on the flight plan, let's see who can get the closest to the actual point on the flight plan. So when you guys are ready, let's head off. And a quick one, Chris, Pie in the Sky, did you make it?
Yeah, I made it.
On the, what do you mean on the second time?
I pushed it too far the first time, so I luckily got out of it and came back around with it again. So okay, just
okay, great.
Just
So,
for the half.
so, guys, when you're ready, let's head out.
Mark, don't forget to mention the altitude you've got to get to. It's a large mountain.
Yeah, it's 8. You need to climb to a recommended altitude is 8,500. Minimum is 7,500 to clear the mountains.
All right, I'm gonna take off.
Okay, let's go.
The
helicopter.
Mark, I think we've lost your mic. Radio check.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Somebody
Yeah,
else.
so-
Somebody else is like sounds really tiny in the background.
Pape in the chat, he's got a feedback from the live stream in the background. Pape, can you turn that live stream down?
Yeah, and mute the YouTube.
Lovely, thank
Mute your YouTube audio.
I'm just watching all you guys take off. It's amazing. There goes Dutch Airways, Crackerjack, Bakerfly. Welcome back. Thank you. Sun Oil Keller, nice to see you back.
Yeah.
Lurker 49er. Gunfire. Alan Paul, nice to see you back. Route Explorer, welcome. Wombleway. And of course, Pops.
Wow, getting a bit of a sunset now, looking in.
What heading do you use, Mark?
50. 50 degrees.
Right.
Heading 0. Yeah, heading 050.
Getting texture now. I think by the time we get to that mountain, anybody that's looking at about 600 feet a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to go at about 1,000 feet a minute, which the Pilatus can do.
The choice was wise.
Yeah, the Pilatus is a good aircraft, and it looks good from outside when you're looking at other aircraft as well.
I don't think it looks so good from inside though.
Well, it's a utility aircraft, isn't it?
It's very utility. It's like flying inside a tin can.
Right. You don't want to put the brakes on too hard when you land, or you'll tip on your nose.
Every time.
Mark, are there any crevasses that we need to worry about on this glacier?
There might be a few little bumps.
What are you laughing at, Alan? Alan knows.
I can tell you, if anybody has got the Orbix mesh installed, You're in for a much rougher landing than if you haven't.
Oh, I'm glad I haven't got it installed in that case.
Yeah, I'm running default.
Mark, is it waypoint 1 on the flight plan, the Glacier?
It is, yes.
Oh, righto.
How many people have got their orders in for the Varjo Aero?
Not me yet, I'm still saving up.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm saving money for my RTX 4090, and then afterwards I will get it.
I'll wait for the January sales, I think.
Maybe next Christmas. This Christmas I'm getting honeycomb here.
Ah,
Excellent.
I have everything of Honeycomb. I love it.
Okay, while we're just climbing out, guys, if I could ask Pie in the Sky, would you mind just giving us a 2 or 3 minute rundown on who you are, what you are?
Yeah, so my name's Chris, and like I said earlier, my channel's about mainly tutorials, VR based, just trying to get, basically what I try and do is get the best settings I can on my system and just make videos in the hope that it helps others at least get started with their own, you know. So I mean, it's so, people's systems are so different, so one setting can work for someone else better than someone, so it's just trying to get like that benchmark to work with, and then hopefully that helps other people sort of sort out their systems. But I spent a lot of, the reason why I got into the channel, I spent a lot of time last year with the Quest 2, and I got so frustrated with it, I had a 2060 Super, and I got it running nicely on the Quest 2, but it was just constantly, problem solving and stuff. So after doing that, I just got the idea of, okay, I'm an art teacher actually by profession, so I'm a teacher anyway. So I just thought, okay, well, I'll use my teaching skills to try and make a channel and sort of share my settings and stuff with people. That's kind of how I got started, And then I've just started doing more tutorials based on like general add-ons and mods and stuff like that as well. So trying to branch out a bit from VR. But yeah, so I'm living over here teaching in international school. That's why I move around the world teaching different countries and stuff. And so it's good to have like a side hobby, doing the channel.
Yeah, just a good job, Chris.
Sorry?
I said you do a very, very good job. My biggest problem when I first started was trying to understand some of the terms like isotropic filtering and God knows what else. I had a dictionary at hand every time I was trying to adjust anything.
Yeah, no, I started doing it and messing with it and reading the forums and stuff. And I thought to myself, well, I've done all this research to try and get this thing running, and I might as well make videos and help other people, And there are some good people that are making videos, so they kind of inspired me to start my own.
Well, thank you very much, Chris.
I'm very grateful to Chris. I'm telling you, because I got a 3080 Ti and a G2, and I saw his video that says a 3080 G2. I thought, well, if I try his settings, and then maybe I could tweak them up a bit because I got the Ti. And it's just it's the best experience I've had yet is with Chris's settings and my 3080 Ti and a G2. If you got a 3080 or better and a G2 headset, definitely try his settings. They're the best. And with the the newest NVIDIA driver which I installed, plus Chris's settings, it's the best experience I've had to date.
Yeah, I can second that. I've managed to get a good, comfortable flow on it now.
There you go.
Do you do just VR, Chris?
I'm branching out more like tutorials about mods and stuff now as well. For example, like the Epic Clouds, thing I saw later, I thought I'd just do a video on that. So I'm starting to kind of branch out to different things as well. But yeah, mainly VR. And I'm giving the Vario next week for a trial. So send it to me for a couple of weeks. So I'm excited to see that and do this video. I know it's something like that. I'll go with it.
I have to say,
Go ahead, carry on.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, just to Chris there, it was your video that made me take the jump for getting that Floyd's Epic Clouds, because I was a bit dubious about it. I don't know whether it could be buggy, but obviously somebody else asked me about it tonight. But yeah, brilliant, totally, it's really good. Yeah.
I'm not sure how he made it. I'm not sure if it's just presets that are saved. I'm not sure how they do that. They create a file from that, but it seems to it works nicely.
Yes.
I think he actually had connections with Bob Ross, Chris.
Happy little clouds.
Happy little clouds.
Fluffy little clouds. Little clouds.
I appreciate that for coming on here. I'd like to do some streams on my channel, I think, soon. I'm not really used to it so much. I'm just used to making the videos and that. But it's good to sort of come on here and chat with you guys.
Well, clearly the way to get a Vario is to become a YouTuber.
Just about.
That's not true.
Right. Oh, there's a lot of turbulence on the top of the mountains here. Jeez.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a little bit. I'm feeling it.
Say what amazing views of these mountain tops now.
Yeah.
Oh, Palmer Hyde is quite low. He's flying through the valleys there, and Gallen Fallow also.
Yeah, I'm trying to get higher. Like I got a stall warning, so kind of I'm trying to come up at a less of an angle.
It's exactly what I'm doing as well.
Yeah, I'm holding about 5 degrees climb.
No, the performance gets very bad on top of the mountain.
Yeah, I've got
a warning.
So I've got
warning for everybody.
I feel it.
Bakerfly,
Warning for everybody.
Are you in the Beechcraft 36?
It runs so nicely out here.
You know, to be honest, Chris, just getting back to your videos, I mean, you are the sort of, trying to achieve that Goldilocks zone of VR. I always, for my sort of test bench, what I do, because I live in the south of England, in Portsmouth, and what I do is I fly out of my local airfield in Lyon-Solent, and I fly to London. Because obviously when you hit London, it's an absolute hog for everything, So, and I bought the Orbex London scenery, so there's that added as well. So for me, if I can get a flight from the south of England to London and back and achieve a nice all-round stable experience, then I know I've got my settings the best I can, I guess.
Yeah, that's how you measure it. So you know exactly what to expect and when to expect it, right? You know when it's going wrong and that. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So London is quite demanding.
Yeah, no, totally.
I'm running an MSI 27 Super, and I cannot for the life of me get hold of a 30 series graphics card at a correct price in the UK. Has anybody else had any experience?
They've all snapped up the rebuilds.
That's a worldwide issue.
Yeah. They're also charging £2,500 for a 3090, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, I checked it out.
New Age Shuffle in the UK.
I've got one.
$3,000-$4,000 here.
Yeah.
I checked it on Facebook Marketplace the other day to look at a 3090 Strix, and they're going for about £2,000 still.
3,000 euro here in Belgium.
Really?
Yeah.
$4,000 for a Strix 3090. That's.
So I'm waiting for January 3090 Ti or the 4090 later on.
If you'd watched J2 Sense, but he was on about, he said it might even be worth waiting till the 40 series comes out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the 4090 because I'm gonna need it for my Arrow.
Supposed to be 2.5 times more powerful than the 3090.
2 times, huh?
Wow.
When did the 40 series come? It'd be a couple of years yet, wouldn't it?
No, in 2022.
It's just being talked about.
It's gonna be released in 2022 for sure.
Just released the 2060 again. Jesus.
Yeah, they have the 2060 with 12 gigs, which is strange. It's gone into the shops and is out of stock straight away, which is laughable.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on 2022 for the 40 series. It is under development, but it'll only be released depending on what AMD release. Because if Nvidia are selling everything they can on the 30 series, they've got no motivation. They'll hold their 40 series in reserve.
Yeah, but AMD's video card is gonna be master. It's gonna beat anything that Nvidia creates. But the Vario only works with the Nvidia one, so I have no choice.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
is re-releasing the 2060s with a
Yeah,
12
that's stupid.
gigabytes on it.
That's stupid. Don't buy it.
Really? Ugh. That's old technology. Stay away from it.
Well, no, but it's like just such a bad market.
Whatever you buy is obsolete as soon as you install it.
I tell you what, Mark, I'm just looking out the scenery here. I really
That's
hope
brilliant,
we
isn't it?
don't run out of fuel. It's not a place I'd want to end up down there, I tell you.
You seen the movie Alive?
Yeah.
Well, we're about to go down there.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Better have some good beer.
I pretty much off the video card. I'm running a 1660 and I got 3 screens, full AC, no problems, if you've got the correct drivers.
Yeah.
So, in what card are you using?
1660 Ti.
Really?
I've got an RX 480. If you want to laugh.
I did want to
It
laugh.
works. If you want to laugh, RX 480.
I just teased you.
Well, I'm running an AMD RDNA 1 in VR made by G2 and streaming in 4K to YouTube without any issues, so I'm not complaining.
Oh wow.
You have to give the Sobo credit for that, right?
Scattered cloud choice.
Ever since Sim Update 5, everything is running magnificent. They just have to fix VR now.
Yeah.
Just
It's getting better every time, though, isn't it? I mean, the video drivers always seem to be playing catch up to the Microsoft update, you know. So.
How many people are testing the VR things out for them though? Because after the last, I think it was terrible. It was such a simple mistake, and I just couldn't believe how bad it was.
The toolbar
Yeah.
thing is crazy.
Yeah, shocking.
But even with the beta, the toolbar works, but it's still not a perfectly working condition, eh? Because if you open ATC or any kind of window, you lose control of your joke or throttle, and then you have to click on your desktop on your cockpit somewhere to gain control of your controls. So it's still a Windows kind of priority issue that's still going on.
That gets past quality control. I mean that break that.
And if we find this in like the first 5 minutes of flying, I don't understand that they didn't fix that before releasing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have to press the control and 0 to get it to work. Control and 0.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. That never worked for me.
Right, guys, we should start descending now if you haven't already, and heading towards the glacier. Now we're coming over some high ground, and then there's that flat bit in the middle, and then we hit the high ground again. And just before we hit the high ground again, on the current heading that we're on, that's going to be the landing point.
All right.
Fancy doing a quick dive.
Brilliant.
Should there be something visible to land on, or is just one pack of snow?
No, if you look for something, it's very clearly marked. It's white, and relatively flat. If you see that, go for it.
Hey, you know when they say, you know, like you look at a map and they say, well, those lines aren't really there. And you look at a map that's just, no, they're really there. I can see them.
I'm using my GTN 750 so I can see everything.
Flying over, and it's got lines.
I'll just slowly move to the back of the pack and let everyone else land first.
Those moguls on that ISO.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but you're speaking about the graphic cards. I am aware that NVIDIA are bringing out a 3090 Ti shortly.
Yeah, in January.
Oh, alright, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That'll be $5,000.
Yeah, that'll
But you-
be £8,000.
But better get a 1,000 watt power supply, just to be sure.
2,000 watts.
By 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ghost in the UK is overclockers than anybody else.
Yeah, I've got 1,200 watt supply on my system. So.
I'm running 850, yeah.
I've got 1,000. Where I go, guys, is Scan Computers UK. That tends to be where I shop.
Scan Computers, Mark, did you say?
Yeah, and the beauty is you can take one of their systems and then configure it to your budget and your speed, etc., etc.
I'll check them out.
Mark that down, found the right spot.
scan.co.uk.
Thanks, Mark.
Sometimes worth considering the pre-builds as well. There were some good ones around. I got lucky. Very good pre-build.
I build everything myself. It's the best.
Not when
Yeah,
you
I built
pay
mine.
2,000 for a car.
Yeah, usually I would also build my own machine, but if you can't get the components, that was the reason why I bought a pre-configured system.
Yeah, that's how it seems to work. You can get it ready-made with all the bits, but you can't buy the individual components.
Nope. I got a fairly decent 3070 system.
I can get it all, but it's just the price that's just stupid.
Pops if you're down in one piece.
£1,500.
Yeah, 1599 now. I think Curry's
Okay.
very good.
Anybody flying the PC6 and landing here on the glacier, the big thing is keep your nose up. It's so easy to nose over here.
As Mark Smith says that, just as I touch the floor.
Hey, for the war, give us a wind wave.
Impeccable.
Oops.
Am I the only one seeing those big wide stripes across the landscape?
Yep.
Really?
Alan can tell you about them. Alan will tell you about them.
Nope. Nope. And the yellow spots in the snow to my right. Many dogs have gone down.
Watch out for that mountain, Chris.
Somebody should be videoing this. Open the window.
Oh my god, mounts.
Yeah. Thank God the Islander has good wheels and shock absorbers.
Frank Zappa says don't eat that yellow snow.
Sparky, get out the way!
Oh, sorry!
Oh dear.
Oh,
Slow down.
it's a
Oh
kind.
my god.
He's down.
Yep.
Yeah, skis down.
Okay, we're gonna pick up your pieces and I'll bring it to you.
Guys landed with the wind at your backside.
Desperately trying to search for my shadow as a point of reference.
Is this the
Get
glacier?
snowblind
This
list.
wide expanse of white?
This is the one?
Are we gonna land near WP1?
Yeah, closer to WP1 is probably better
see over
rather
there.
than before.
Yeah, I thought it was all down, but then I saw way down an airplane coming out.
We all come to you, Mark.
Yeah, I think I overshot it by about
Yeah.
half a nautical mile.
Yeah, I'm getting great connectivity tonight. I think it may be scenery based, maybe.
Everybody flies around the cities. Nobody flies in the wild frontier.
You said that with such a sadness.
I'm going to slash Marissa now.
Voila. I'm on your left side.
Wow. Cripsy, that
The plane on my left, is it like misty towards the ground?
Is this where we're landing? I can't see anything. It's just pure white.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I'm just going with everyone else. I'm watching my shadow. That's nice. And we're down.
And the helicopter is nice hovering on top of us.
Or in my case, I was down, then I was up, then I was down, then I was up.
Always bumping it.
What terminal are you putting into, Mark?
The white one.
Hey, did they
My
sell
butt-
fuel here?
My butt was working overtime.
Al, what are you doing up there, Al? What are you doing up there, Al?
It's going to be a right mishmash, isn't it?
You'll pop on top of one of those fields up there.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. Nobody complain about the yellow snow, please.
Don't eat it.
Don't be against the wind.
Taxi Terminal 4 via Echo Delta.
Okay. There's no runway.
Oh, Benarek, you're absolutely right. It's desolate but beautiful.
No bears.
Put it down, right?
No polar bears, nothing?
Hey Ray, good to know. Thank you.
Place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
Fauna was switched on, but there's no bears.
Mark, me and one other guy's over here. I guess we're right, or everybody else is wrong, or I don't know. Which one is it?
Hey, let me see who's closest. Just seeing if I can read the name tag. It is Sim something. Sim Hang. Sim.
Oh, that's in my.
That sounds familiar.
I see a
I got no
Pilates.
clue.
What are they called? The Pilates? I see you nose down. PC6.
If you just see a tail out the ground, that's me.
That was you, maybe.
Okay, guys, we're heading to the next waypoint, which is Seaward, Papa Alpha Whiskey Delta. This airport is not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's a touch and go, runway 13. Now, because it's not in the sim, what you will find, and this is the second challenge of this flight, is there are railway tracks right next to where the runway was, and so you're just doing a touch and go on the railway tracks and back up. But a caution, guys, it's very bumpy down there.
Followed by a touch and go in trousers.
So, when you're ready, try and pick a smooth stretch and let's head off.
That's gonna be a challenge on its own.
Yeah, point it downhill, boys. Point it downhill.
Well, I just press F4 and cheat.
Take a moment for a sip of tea.
What heading, Mark?
Bang.
How old are you guys?
Ouch! Most of us between 30 and 15.
I'm just 11 years old.
This is crazy. I cannot. 11 is the best age ever.
Awesome.
It is.
Awesome.
I love it.
Oh, wonderful age. You haven't made any mistakes yet.
Come on, lift off.
I just want to be a
Just flip the plane.
boy, a big boy, 40 years old, and a pilot.
What will the heading be out from here?
Okay, so our heading, guys, is 49 degrees. It's a distance of 15.5 nautical miles, and it should only take us about 8 to 10 minutes. And you need to climb to 6,500 feet to clear the high ground.
Are you flying, Papa? Or are you just sitting watching the stream?
Huh?
Are you flying or are you just watching the stream?
No, I'm trying to find you guys,
Oh, okay.
but I don't see you.
Well, we are just leaving.
Europe.
We're just heading towards Papa Alpha Whiskey Delta.
I'm 11 years old.
Go to that. Wait there 10 minutes.
It's not in, unfortunately, Papa Alpha Whiskey Delta is not in the sim.
Oh, okay.
The best thing to do is wait for us at Juliet Lima Alpha, Quartz Creek in Alaska, and you need to be on the North Europe server.
Okay.
Flight attendant. My flight attendant has brought me breakfast.
Ah, sweet.
This time of night.
Here it's like almost 8 o'clock in the evening, so.
He's wearing a very short skirt. I love it.
Guys, I'm struggling to get my speed above 70 knots.
Check your flaps.
Yeah. Check. It's just maybe. Wow, mind you, it's 4,500 feet, aren't we?
Yeah, it's probably up.
Very, very minimal.
I'll make a U-turn because I'm gonna go too far away from you guys.
I'm sorry, guys. You need 7,500 feet. for this lane.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I'll get the speed up. So I'm up to 90 now. I'm getting there.
What's the heading now, Mark?
Heading is 49 degrees.
Thank you.
And you said 7,500 feet?
That's right, sir.
Thanks.
Ah, there you guys are.
Mark, a quick question for you. How many? Because this is my third event with you now. How many events have you done so far?
3.
We've right from the beginning, we've done 10 events.
Oh, 10 events! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we started in March or so.
Yeah.
This is event number 10, and each time we're in somewhere different. We've done the UK, southern UK. We've done parts of California. Now Alaska. We've done Lesotho in Africa. We've done Iceland and
British Columbia.
Yeah, Japan, British Columbia. Each time we try and find a different place. And our next flight, our January flight, is going. We're moving across to Asia, and we're going. Smudger is helping me put the flight plan together, and we are going to be in and around Sumatra.
Oh, nice.
Have you done a?
Say again.
Are you flying to an airport? Or, I don't know.
Yeah, we're flying to. Are you trying to meet us?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to, in your sim, go to an airport. Its code is Juliet Lima Alpha JLA, and wait there, and we'll be there in about 15 minutes.
So, Mark, just going back to your flying events, obviously gutted. I missed the South of England one because that would have been, my turf. But I was going to ask you, have you done one in South Africa?
No, we haven't, but we've done one in Lesotho.
Okay.
Which is surrounded by South Africa, but a particularly mountainous area.
Yeah.
And was, in terms of landings, was probably the toughest one we've done. Probably on equal to this particular flight.
Right. Yeah, that was a club flight, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Clubs. It's nice the way you involve aircraft as well.
Mark, can I ask a question?
Of course.
Okay, I'm trying to join you guys. I just took off from Papa Alpha Whiskey Delta. What direction are you coming from?
We are coming. We're heading on 50 degrees roughly.
Oh, we haven't got there yet.
You're better off joining us at the next leg.
I see you guys coming. Very high.
Just wait there.
Yeah, just circle. We'll be there in 5 minutes.
Sometimes you can look at the world map, and if you zoom in, you'll see tiny little green airplanes.
And depart from there, yeah.
You can click on one of those, and the choice, the drop-down menu will let you pick that as your departure, and you just spawn in right in the air. Wherever you do.
ON6, if you stay
Nobody's done that before.
on the runway and light a fire or just do something, you'll be doing about 41 people a real big favour.
Like Die Hard 2.
Yeah.
I believe I got some steam because it's a paved runway.
Yeah, as long as your lights are on, I'm quite happy. Just flash your landing lights on and off, on and off, on and off.
I didn't realise you could spawn in on multiple.
Yeah, you can.
Actually on the aircraft.
Yeah, if you just see a whole clump of us flying, you could just spawn.
Yeah, I some of you guys are already who's landing. I believe on final.
I'm dropping like a brick because I want to land and film this touch and go.
It's great. A lot of mosquitoes coming over the mountains.
Better hurry, Mark. I'm ahead of you.
Is this right next to some water?
Ah, it's there, yeah, below. Okay.
You should be able to see the train tracks, and yes, it's very close to the water.
Oh, okay. I'm going to come in from the south.
Yeah.
I can see signs of civilization down there, definitely.
Yeah.
You're going to be seeing signs of death very shortly.
Yeah.
Cyber death is the worst kind of death.
Oh, I can see a set of green lights just flashing on that strip down there. Thank you very much, Road 6.
It really is beautiful up here.
It is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Do you know, I play this simulator, and sometimes I have to pinch myself to remind me this is a real place, you know, because your brain just makes you think it's just a game, but it's not. This really does exist, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson really exists.
Well,
Oh, this is simulator.
just swallow the blue pill if you're not sure.
Yeah.
My wife and I just watched that whole trilogy getting ready for the sequel that's coming out in a little bit.
Yeah, and that Unreal Engine with that new game that's being released in demo, it's amazing.
Matrix game?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
If
If
that,
any of you guys are not clear where it is, I'm doing an approach now.
Going in.
Mark.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the stream and look if I find anything.
All right, mate.
There it is.
Try to look for your name tag, Mark.
Mark's just about to touch
Down
down.
at sea level here.
Mark's just about to crash. Hey, Tunesy.
I
Hello,
can
mate.
see you, Chris.
It's a gammy chicken.
Oh yeah, I copy that. I can see it now.
Oh no. Reverse didn't work, did it? Reverse thrust did not work again.
I'm reversing. Stop.
Oh, no, that's it. I've got to go round. Reverse thrust just refused to work again.
I have to map one of my POTUS buttons to that FT key for reverse thrust. I love reverse thrust.
Working the levers wheel on, she's got high thrust. And then coming in 30% throttle, she doesn't work. Come at full throttle.
Oh man, I've got the sun right now.
Guys, you should be doing your final approach from the south.
Oh, too late.
What if we don't want that?
There you go. I'm on finals.
breaking.
Here we come, Sparky Sven doing, well, that's interesting.
Did it.
Remember, it's touch and go, guys.
Oh, it's touch and go.
Oh, I thought.
Just touch and go, guys.
Very different loads.
I'll just hover them.
Crypsy, nice one.
Good job you told me.
I did a full stop. Wow.
No.
Boulder Sim, nice one. Nice touch and go there.
Trees.
Here comes Oh, dear.
Watch out for the trees at the end.
And a car also.
Wow. I'm so glad I said runway 13 because nobody's landing that way.
That was fun.
There's my touch. All right, satisfied. I was too fast to stop anyway. So glad it was just a touch and go.
Okay, guys, so we're on to Forge Creek. It's Juliet Lima Alpha. The course is 322 degrees. It's 23 nautical miles. You'll need 5,500 feet. We're landing runway 04. And the airport altitude is 466 feet. And you're going to come over some fairly high ground and then a fairly steep descent in. And it's runway 04. I'm going to try and get off the ground.
My flight plan has disappeared from that.
Did you say runway 04? You cut out there.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yes, sir. Runway 04.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, guys. Technical question. I'm in flying the 172 Cessna. Where is the fuel gauge in here? 'Cause I'm not sure how much fuel I've got left.
Garmin on the right hand side, halfway down, you'll see fuel quantity. It's next to the knob that says heading, just down to the right of the heading knob on the right hand Garmin.
Of the color ones.
You've got vacuum and then fuel quantity.
Are you in the G1000? 172?
I'm flying the same aircraft, Pie in the Skies is flying.
I don't know what he's flying.
Oh, I switched now. I switched my after last airplane.
Okay, guys. The easiest way to fuel, if you want to know quickly, go to the top toolbar, and you'll see something that looks like a weight. Click on that. And
Oh yeah, I know that, Mark. I can do that. I just don't want to press anything. I just want to find out from within inside the aircraft.
Just click on that.
Okay.
The right hand Garmin, you've got the knobs on the left hand side, you've got AP, and then you've got flight director. To the right hand side out immediately it says fuel quantity.
Are you in the Garmin or in the steam gauge?
I'm in the Cessna.
It has wings and flaps and a throttle.
I love flying the
Oh, hang on, guys. Apologies, I've just found it. I've got. Okay, I've got. It's hovering over the 10 mark. Is that enough?
I remember when I had my first beer.
Don't drink and fly.
I've got 10 hours of fuel left. Is that right?
I think you'll manage.
Jeez, I thought we were bad.
You can, if you want to, just turn that off and just have infinite fuel.
No. I have crash detect on and fuel use on. Come on, guys, get real.
Crash detect with all landing
This is a simulation. Let's get real.
Yeah, it's just one of my old schoolboy sort of things. I just like have, proper fuel use on and crash detect on, just to make it that, that little bit.
Yeah, well, you do you. You do you.
I bet you would. Why not?
I bet you wouldn't be so confident if someone took away your F4 and Y key.
Why aren't we flying the Tomcats today? I don't understand.
We'd get to enjoy the scenery, wouldn't we?
Sounds like there's one too many knobs in that aircraft. Sorry.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anything that gets a laugh, don't be sorry.
Agreed.
We can always do, Mark, what do we do now?
Fearless leader, where to now, fearless leader?
Yes, that big knob that holds the steering column.
Guys, I need to go asleep tomorrow school and bye.
Okay, thanks for joining us. Cheers, mate. Take it easy. Hopefully we'll see you again next time.
Bye guys, love you.
Love you, bye.
Stay safe.
You go.
Who's got their kid to troll us? Own up. Skywalker.
So, just a quick shout out to everyone. What's everyone thinking of the latest update with the F-18 then? Anyone taking that for a spin?
Briefly, it was alright.
It's okay. You can't compare it to the F-16 or the F-18, the Tomcat I mean from DC
Tomcat's
Designs.
better.
So much better.
I purchased the T1 Hawk from Just
Oh,
Fly,
that one is the best.
That's a beautiful aircraft. And I'm just amazed that you're not able to open the canopy on the F-18.
Yeah, none of the stock planes, also the Reno Ring places, none of those canopies open.
Yeah.
What did you spend your voucher? Have you spent your voucher, Cripsy?
No, I'm saving that for the Concorde.
Sometimes at Mach 2 you want a little fresh air.
Guys, just as a reminder that there will be a extra fly-in. It won't be one of the normal monthly fly-ins. It will be between Christmas and New Year. It's probably going to be the 29th or the 30th of December. Just keep your eye on the event details. It won't be streamed because I'm going to be flying VR. Everybody, I'll put the announcement and the flight plan. It won't have won't have infinite detail. It's going to be in Scotland, in the Highlands, and you can join in any aircraft you want, providing it was manufactured pre-1945. And I'm going to be in the Spitfire.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the Spitfire then all round.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, you can go for the P41D, the Mustang. You can go for, there's a variety of different aircraft, but it's going to be just having a fly around some of the Highlands of Scotland and in the World War II goods, basically.
Nice.
Sounds great. For this one, I'll be out of town.
Thank you so much, Mark, for pointing out that D button in the Flying Iron Spitfire for turning off the engine damage. That was really doing my head in.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Oh God.
I'm going to fly in the Piaggio, but I think if you're all going to be in Spitfires, I don't think I'll stay in the sky very long. As it's German, of course.
Look, you could join in Jex. You could join. I don't know if the MV339 would qualify. I'm not sure when that first came out. It might have been the late 50s.
So
it was the late 50s. Good aircraft, though.
I love it. I think it's one of the most underrated aircraft from Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think the flight model is amazing.
Is Chris still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, there, Chris. Chris, just a quick question. Are you flying on the flat or in VR?
VR.
Okay.
Yeah. The reflection on the water, when there's not jumping around anymore, you know.
Say again?
The reflections on the water in VR. The reflections before they were jumping around.
Oh yes, yeah, that's definitely been fixed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Much better. Much better.
That gets fixed. Something else gets broken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One technical, guys. In PC6, are you able to map reverse thrust to some button?
Yes. Yes, you are. It's decreased throttle or decreased throttle 1, and map that to a button, and it hold the button down. It moves you into reverse.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Propeller reverse thrust also works too.
Guys, we've got some feedback. You guys can just check those that are not using push to talk. We're getting quite a bit of feedback here from somebody.
What kind of feedback?
It's like a background noise.
Yeah, background noise.
Does that improve the car?
It's gone.
Oh, sorry, is it me making that noise?
No noise now.
That sound like an open mic.
Yeah, I have an open mic, but I can turn my volume down.
I think it is one of, yeah, I think they've got the volume, aircraft volume in the background.
Yeah, my helicopter engine. Sorry about that.
No, that might have been me. Do you hear it now?
Yeah, I think it's you.
No,
I can hear it on the background when you talk.
Say again?
Yeah, I can hear it in the background when you talk.
Oh, okay. I have nothing turned on, and this is actually the first time that I used the mic. By the way, hello, people from New York.
Hello. How you doing?
What up, New York?
Get out of here.
I don't want to live no more.
Sorry, what? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Talk to my little friend.
Sorry, what's your tag? Who's from New York? Just give me your tag name. What's your label?
I actually don't know. You have to actually look at it. I don't know if it's under...
No, it's Whammo. Whammo.
Yeah, that's,
okay.
Yep,
Gotcha.
there you go.
Welcome, Whammo.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Whammo.
I apologise for the online abuse.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Good evening, Mark.
It's all with love, my friend. All with love.
If you have a love for aviation, you're welcome here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Right, who was saying welcome? Somebody's got the stream in the background.
Yeah, I'm
I can hear
getting
it.
that, Mark. There's definitely a loop.
Unfortunately, that is Whammo.
It's like a radio call-in show. Like, turn your radio down.
Whammo's background is it's activating his microphone.
Take it we're landing there.
This is a full stop landing, guys.
All right.
Fantastic. Great scenery. The scenery's changed again. It was getting a bit bland back there. It's getting nice again.
So Julia, Lima Alpha.
Runway 04. And you need to drop like a rock, guys, if you haven't followed the valley in. I'm not far behind Bakerfly, Boulder Sim, and Pie in the Sky Tours.
Here we go.
Except I'm far too high.
Very, very cool.
But that's the beauty of the PC6. You can drop like a rock and keep your speed under 100 knots.
Just pull the stick back before you hit the trees. That'll slow you down.
Chris, where did you get that name from, Pie in the Sky?
Well, I thought because Pie in the Sky, you know, makes me think about everybody's mind. So it was definitely just
Are you
Pie in the Sky.
Are you familiar with the actual real story related to that saying?
No.
Ah, okay. I recently read it up on the internet. Actually, it's worth a read. So I won't spoil it for you, but you'll be surprised.
Prisons feature quite a lot in it.
Here I am. Oh, butter.
Oh, I think I can see the airstrip.
Just want to say hello, Mark, and good evening, people. Glad to join you.
Hi, nice.
Hi.
Who's that?
It's Julius B.
Hi, Julius B. Great to have you with us.
That wasn't Hudson.
It's crowded on the runway. Good to have crest detection off. Glad to hear as well, Mark. You
Break.
flight to Scotland.
Yeah, that northern part of Scotland, the scenery is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just posted one which is going around the Scottish Highlands, taking kids to back for Christmas. It might be one thing we want to do it. It's quite
Did you do a video of it?
No, I just did the plan in your
Oh yes, I did. I saw that. I'll have a look. Thank you.
It's quite difficult with snow. I'll just warn you. You can't see the runways, but it's quite fun.
Well, at least I can see the runway on here, Mark.
That's why I set your snow to 6 or below. Otherwise, you just can't see the runways. The scale of snow in this Microsoft Flight Sim is just not accurate.
Coming in a bit lightweight.
Is there any other way? Hey, Mark. I have a question for you. I keep forgetting to ask.
Jesus, I just can't stop.
Go ahead.
One of your earlier videos showed this air park, add-on purchase that was like, you had your own little hangar inside your garage or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Air park.
Yeah.
The icon.
Sky Park. It was a little air park where it was a house, and every house had a garage big enough for like a Cessna or something. There was about half a dozen homes, and then you just taxi out of your own house onto the runway and take off. You remember that?
I don't.
I remember that video. Yeah.
It wasn't the Icon A5 in Miami, was it? It looked like houses.
It wasn't
around
about a
Miami.
plane. It was an airport, but it was. I think they call them air parks.
Yeah.
Private little airstrips.
Yeah.
Mark doesn't remember.
I'm not sure. I'm really not.
I couldn't find the video. I really want to kind of like get that airport.
Yeah, isn't it where the houses in the resort have big garages and you can park your plane underneath the house?
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I've seen it. I know what you're on about. Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't think it's.
I think it's freeware.
Yes, it was.
It's freeware.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Right,
Maybe it wasn't
second
you.
time.
It's freeware.
I think so.
Anybody know what it's called?
Spacey Island.
Jesus, I just can't get my speed down.
Draw an anchor.
You could use your skis.
Yeah. I've done it.
You just went into the trees, didn't you?
No. I've just pulled short. Thank God. That was stressful.
Oh, that's Cripsy 77.
That was a white knuckle ride, no pun intended.
I see you just mowing a bit of lawn there.
Yeah.
I'm on my second go around.
How's the scenery look for some of you guys? Because I'm getting like some real bad scenery here.
Good.
Bad how?
Looks really good.
Well,
You mean like?
I'm running stock scenery and it's okay. It looks pretty good to me.
It's pretty. It's
It kind of
At the moment.
pretty
It kind of
stunning.
looks like half the photo thing and then like half FSX thing.
That might be your connectivity.
Might be your
maybe.
internet. Yeah, your internet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, let's
Yeah.
talk about the next leg. Now, the next leg is the touch and go. It's to Alpha Quebec Yankee, Girdwood. Heading of 15 degrees. It's 34 nautical miles. And it's touch and go runway 20. And for the approach, you're not going to be heading directly into the runway. So you want to keep, it's left-hand traffic. So you want to keep the runway on your left. It's quite hard to spot, particularly if you've got your time set in well into the afternoon. It is lit, but not heavily. And so you want to fly past the airport, keep it on your left-hand side, then loop round in the valley, which is surrounded by high ground, and then come in on runway 20. It's a touch and go, and then we're off to Papa Alpha Whiskey Romeo after that. You're going to need 5,500 feet for this leg, guys.
Copy that.
It's a hard surface, it's a straightforward tarmac runway, it's relatively short. So again, you need to drop, the key to getting in here is drop the altitude early. You want to drop to about 1500 before turning final. Okay, let's head, guys.
Let's go for it.
I'm gonna finish my breakfast burrito first.
I think I recognise that voice. Is that Dark? Is it Dark Dally, the Ghost Recon? Do you go to the Ghost Recon channel? Is that you?
Oh, me?
No. Yeah.
No,
Your
this
voice
is Sky
sounds
Trek.
familiar. Ah, okay.
I'm sorry to
Your voice
disappoint.
Your voice
So everyone's taking off in the opposite direction.
Yeah, we're just departing from the opposite end of the runway.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around once we take off, do a 180. Otherwise, you'd have to taxi all the way back down.
Flaps up.
Sorry, Mark, what was the heading? 15.
15, 1-5.
1-5, copy.
But there's a lot of high ground here, so careful if you're flying on autopilot because you need to use the valleys to gain a bit of altitude initially.
If we're taking that heading of 1-5, Mark, we're gonna need to get over that mountain range, aren't we?
Correct. That's why I'm saying I'm heading north, but I'm following the valleys to gain altitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a steady ascent because I just don't have the horses.
This is a stunning valley for jets.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the old Mark Loop is coming to mind.
Anybody using the Turtle Beach lofty one?
Yeah. Tony's as well. Tony Not
Yeah, that's
Oh,
me.
that's you. Sorry, Tony.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got it, but I'm not using it today. But I've been using it quite a lot lately.
Mine's developed some play in the shaft. Just waiting on a response from Turtle Beach.
Really? I haven't had that. I've had on the pitch axis, it's a bit sticky, but I haven't had any play.
Yeah, I've had the stickiness. The play is substantial, so I don't know what's happened.
Anybody using a Toby head tracker?
No, I'm not. I have tested it. It's just not ready yet. I personally, because you've only got 3 degrees of movement with it, but it's got great potential.
Late pilot did a yesterday.
Yeah, he did an excellent.
I'll admit that I went ahead and got that SPAD next for the flight controls, and it's actually been really impressive.
Great.
What'd you get?
SPAD next. It basically replaces the mapping of the flight controls in the sim with a third-party developer one.
What's an add-on?
Yeah, it's an add-on, and the nice thing is, once you get the profile set up, whenever you load into a new plane, it basically pulls that profile out, so you don't have to go through and reset it up.
That's cool. Can I ask what controller you're using, please?
I've got the full Logitech system, so the yoke, the rudders, and then 3 of the throttle quadrants.
Thank you.
The SPAD Next is also very good if you have additional instruments from Logitech or SciTech. They can also be built into the cockpit system That's also quite interesting.
Yeah, I got it because I picked up the real sim here, the GNS 430 GNS 430 530, and I can use it to actually control the working titles G1000.
I'm using the Honeycomb Bravo quadrant because again I can use the controls to manage the autopilot, the G1000, no problem.
Same here, Mark.
Yeah, the Honeycomb works perfect. I love it. I just ordered the Airbus sticks and also the La General Aviation thing for the trim wheel because it's all back in stock in the Aerosoft shop.
Or is the trim wheel back in stock?
Everything is back in stock. Cause last time I checked, I have everything already, but it's like I ordered all the accessories.
I must say that the trim wheel on the Velocity 1 flight it's really good. It's excellent.
Better than the Bravo one from Honeycomb?
Yeah, I would say so. It's probably the only thing that's better, but the Honeycomb one's just a little too loose. But I am keen to get that add-on because it adds more friction to it.
Just fill everything up with petroleum jelly.
What are you talking about, Mark?
Empty the pot of Vicks into everything I've got down here.
Oh dear. I think the conversation's just taken it on to...
Well, you can always find one in the vegetable. It's easy to find. I did put lithium grease on it, and I did try tank grease, but it's too messy. So petroleum jelly doesn't evaporate. So it's been on there 3 weeks. It's so good.
I've got some.
When you're going on your cafe?
I've got some of my Milviz functions mapped to the Bravo and the Alpha, but some of them don't work. Like the avionics bus switches don't work, and some of it's hit and miss. And so I've got actually some switches mapped to my old CH thrust quadrants and buttons, and that tail lock, tail wheel lock, and the fuel valve. So some things don't work on the Bravo.
I'll take a look at SPAD next. That would solve your problem, I think.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out the avionics bus with SPAD next, and it looks like they have it typed to the electrical bus tie command.
Chris, have you been having some problems?
No, not right.
I see you taking a few dive bombs there, Chris.
Yeah. Download down here to these rivers.
They're such experts when they're doing videos.
Yeah, but we could edit it.
Don't edit that, Crash.
Magic of editing.
Go everywhere.
Chris, you must be flying the sky, are you?
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for your input. I fly VR as well.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, I hope it helps then.
Immensely, thank you.
Something I was going to say to you, Chris, earlier actually about your settings. Being a fellow 3080 card user, I find that for VR, for me, I mean, I've got an i7 700K, which is okay, it's good enough.
Yeah.
I find that there's a massive difference between going to 100 render scale and 85. Like 85, you'll get so much more, but you lose that little bit of clarity. 100 looks really nice, but you just lose that edge, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So 85 or 90 seems to be that Goldilocks zone, you know?
Talking about 100 in the sim or 100 in OpenXR?
No, in the sim.
No, in the sim.
Yeah. I just said it was that 100 in OpenXR, 80 in the sim.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
you
I'm a Quest 2 user, so I don't get bogged down in all the, details, but just as a benchmark.
Which is better at the
Yeah.
moment? Is it OpenXR or sending them down in the sim?
Say again?
What I use, depending where I'm flying, 70 or 80 in OpenXR, and I keep the sim at 100.
Yeah, I've always gone 70% in OpenXR.
Yeah.
I've always left the sim alone.
And I find that some people will go 100 in OpenXR and 70 in the sim, and your performance will be roughly the same. The difference with having 100 in sim, in my opinion, just from my experience, your instruments are clearer.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mark, I totally agree.
Yeah.
But you get very, very micro stutters though, don't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I've got a 3090.
Oh, have you? Oh, so you've got a little bit more grunt than I have then. And me and Chris.
Yeah.
I've got a 3070 and I have OpenXR at 70% and my sim at 80. And that's performing very well. But I did notice performance decrease when upgrading to Windows 11. Is that normal?
I'm sticking with 10. I'm sticking with 10.
Yeah. I'm running Windows 11. I don't have any issues really.
11's been faster for me, and the reason Mark gets such good performance is because he hasn't picked his RAM, my Casio calculator.
What actually is OpenXR?
Haven't you? You've got Mark. What RAM are you running? I'm running 24. And I'm just
What headset? Do you use a headset in New York?
Am I using a headset? Yeah.
Which headset?
It's
sorry, who's that?
the Hyper something HyperX.
Okay, now the OpenXR applies to Windows. If your interface into VR is Windows Mixed Reality, then you can use the OpenXR Development Tool add-on, which will allow you to vary the render scale. It's not available, however, if you're using Steam or Oculus as your interface into VR. So the question is, are you using Windows Mixed Reality or something else?
I'm not really sure. Are you asking me if I use VR?
Yeah, we get you VR.
What
Say
one?
again? No, I don't use VR.
Oh,
Okay.
Right, this doesn't affect you then. This doesn't affect you at all.
Okay. Okay.
This is nice scenery now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is PS Gymnast on here? It's flying inverted.
You get extra points for aerobatics.
Can't do that with the Highlander. He doesn't do any sparky moves.
Trying to do the touch and go inverted.
So Mark, should we upgrade to Windows 11 on our gaming PCs or not?
My personal opinion, no. Wait. I think we're gonna have to go Windows 11. There's no question about it. But we don't have to go now. And people like Sparky Sven have had a good experience. But there's a
Oh, we lost you.
Opt out there, Mark.
As you're using Windows 10, that's why.
Have you got me back?
Yes.
Yeah. My advice is, for now, just wait. Would be my advice.
Yeah, I think that's probably wise. I've upgraded all my other non-gaming PCs to Windows 11. They're all absolutely fine, but you just wonder, don't you? I don't want to bugger it up.
Yeah, true.
I think the thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's kind of like hardwired into Windows already, isn't it? So,
well, you'd think Microsoft making both the products would have checked it all out.
Yeah.
No, they don't check anything. We are the beta testers.
My philosophy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Microsoft's hardwired to bugger it up.
Chris, didn't one of your recent videos, I don't know, one of your videos a while back, you had to reinstall all Windows again, didn't you, or something?
I had to reinstall the sim at one point, reinstall that. Yeah. Not Windows.
Oh, was it? Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
What broke it? I can't remember what you said.
No, I can't remember. Just when it all fails. But I always find it difficult to walk away from it. That's kind of thing. It's like you can get frustrated.
Yeah, definitely.
Put it down.
Before it grays out the window.
What always surprises me that's thing I'm on Xbox. When you see the forums, the sheer amount of different problems Xbox owners have is just mind-boggling. You think all the systems would behave in the same manner, but they don't.
I thought that Xbox was more stable. Maybe not.
Yeah, yeah.
We're doing a full landing here?
This is touch and go, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow, this is an amazing scenery now. It really is.
Feel free to go rogue though.
I love the sun that's going through the mountains.
Yep.
Fog of War. Is this your land? Is it your back garden?
This is a little bit further south to my backyard, but I used to live down here for about 10 years or so.
Wow. And what's in these lakes? Do you get orcas or anything like that?
This is Turnagain Arm we're flying over, and basically you'd see beluga whales sometimes.
Right, okay.
Whoa.
It also has one of the, I think it's the second or third highest boar tide in the world.
Oh, wow. That'd be interesting to see.
Well, didn't mean to, just for
I ended up further north, though.
I've seen some orchids from my house.
Mark, it's left-hand circuit.
Yeah, left hand.
2-0.
I just did the touch and go.
There's a touch and go.
I really love flying over scenery like this, Fog of War, because where I live in the south of England, it's just flat as a pancake, pretty much, and just, you know, I couldn't imagine seeing stuff like this every day.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm finally getting some eyes on my windscreen.
So, if anybody is interested in skiing, this is also one of the ski resorts around.
I'm interested.
I think I can actually see the runway lights.
And there's some nice planes there also.
I'm jammed.
I love skiing in Whistler. That's a beautiful place.
Oh, I've always wanted to ski there.
If you can afford the lift ticket, yeah. It's getting expensive every day.
Almost as expensive as Disney parks.
So this
I
is
would be surprised over Christmas week whether it's now probably $200 at the ticket window. Yeah.
Really? Lift ticket, $200? Wow.
Yeah, it gets a little expensive if it's a family of four. It's one hell of a day.
Can you tell I haven't been skiing for 10 years? Too old anyway, I'd probably break a hip. I'm on the pole.
If you're skiing, I recommend France for skiing. Never
They don't groom the slopes, I recommend Milford.
Okay, Stuart coming in. Touch and go. Nice one. Sparky spin. Here you go. You're a bit high, mate.
That was nice.
Oh, this is the final stop on my map.
No, there's one more.
Ah.
This is just touch and go. The last step is Papa Alpha Whiskey Romeo.
Almahide.
Now, while you guys are landing, just to talk about the final leg here. If you look at your maps, you'll see that the easiest way to get there is not to follow the autopilot, because it'll take you over high ground. Go back out over the water, follow the water down, and there's because we are landing at runway 04, so we sort of follow the low ground all the way through, and there's a little pass that we can slip through to get into the airport, and then the landing's a little bit like what we did on a Caribbean trip at St. Bart's, where you sort of fly down the hill and land. It's just not quite as dramatic.
Copy that.
But if you are following the autopilot, you're going to need 5,500 to 6,000 feet to clear the high ground. Heading is 119, but I'm going to turn around and head back over the water.
I can see everyone doing a touch and go. Beautiful.
It's incredible watching you guys touch and go here.
So when you say follow the water and down, Mark, did you turn left or right?
Yeah, because you said down, didn't you? But we're kind of facing south already. So, is it a left-hand turn?
Right.
It'll be left.
Yeah, left-hand turn, in a way.
Yeah.
Going out on the heading runway, heading 20, and then turning left.
Just follow me.
Thank you, people.
Just coming up to 1400 hours local time. Is anyone else around about the same?
Let me have a look.
I'm seeing a sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the sunset.
Yeah, it looks great on the water.
Yeah, I'm 3 o'clock.
Yeah, almost a few minutes before 3 it is.
You're an hour ahead, okay.
I'm 3:02.
It's a climb to get over that mountain there.
Different time zone.
I don't see water. What I've got is a frozen river or lake or whatever it is.
It must be very cold here because the windscreen is really getting icy.
43 degrees Celsius. That's not right.
That's not right, that's not possible. Let me check my meter.
Get valley, maybe.
I'd be on the sun. Oh, sorry, 13. 13.
I would say.
But I don't have live weather on.
Hi, what did you change into? The Bonanza?
If anybody's got the time at 3 o'clock with the sun setting here, it's amazing.
It looks great.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful.
Well, I'm getting a sunset, Mark, and I'm about an hour behind, I think, but it still looks pretty impressive.
Yeah, if you look right to the south.
Yeah, I got it. That's right.
I love the lights go on in these houses.
Hey, Doberman, how you doing?
I'm hanging in.
Hanging
The dogs are sitting in the back, they're fine.
Well, Maverick, it's great to have you.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Wow. I wish Asobo make the windscreen wipers working, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I have to open my window and scratch the eyes of my windscreen. Because everything is on my de-icing, but it's still icing up.
Quick question. So in the G1000, they have a traffic setting, but I don't see any traffic on the map.
Yeah, it doesn't show the traffic on the map as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
rarely does that show.
Table one?
Anybody got a nice shot? Anybody got a nice shot of the moon?
It's big, isn't it?
Oh, where's it at?
It's in the easterly destination, easterly. Just above the mountain range.
No, I've got the cloud cover.
Isn't it a bit too big?
No, that's about right.
Mark, what runway are we going in on?
We are going in on 04, sir.
Lovely, thank you.
Ready there?
Ah, my windscreen heater is not on. There's a separate button. Let's switch that button. I have the icing on my wings and propeller, you name it, but not on my window. That's stupid. Let's see if this thing works.
I'm throwing a snowball at you now.
Has anybody else lost the use of their mouse in the cockpit? I can pan all over the place when I'm outside the airplane, but I cannot pan anymore inside. I had to map the what the heck's it called, the hat switch on my Alpha.
You like right-click zoom in use?
Yeah. I can zoom in and out.
Mine is mine's not zooming at all.
That's the malfunction with the with top menu not working in VR thing. It's all tied to that issue.
Control 0, that fixes that?
No, but the beta it fixes that, but there's other complications. So it's what I said. The windows that you use from the drop-down menu, then it shows priorities, and then you lose control of your throttle and your yoke sometimes, and then you have to click something on your cockpit, and then these things start working again.
Are you on PC or Xbox?
I'm on PC, and it works outside of the airplane, just won't work inside. Really weird.
One thing, it just unplug and plug back in can help sometimes. If it's a mouse.
I changed the mice out actually too, so I still can. I used to be able to pan around when you right click, right? But
you also have to set your mouse to legacy back, yeah, and then it works again. And also the default mouse.
Did both of that, and I still
Try copying the profile on the mouse, or trying the mouse profile I had on my joystick settings. Well, my rudder just disappeared, and I had to delete that profile and correct it.
Yeah. And I go into the profile. When all the settings are there to do it. So it's really bizarre.
Yeah, but all my settings were there as well, but I still had to delete the profile and create a new one.
Just something from the stream. Only AI or live traffic is shown on the MFD on the G1000.
Yeah, I was going to say that, Mark. The only traffic through up is the AI traffic.
Hey, the ice is all gone from my windscreen, so it works in the B-lander.
Yay!
Sparky, what are you flying?
The island hopper of Black Box Simulation, the BN2 Islander.
Oh, right.
But yeah, it's like the icing of the prop, the wings, the airframe, and then there's another separate button for the windscreen heat. That one I didn't see.
Okay, guys, as we head down this valley here, there'll be a small break in the valley, and we just need to go through there. You're probably going to need between 1,500 and 2,000 feet as you go through, and then it's a
left turn.
It's a left turn, and then you're going to see the runway. There's a bit of fairly high ground just before. You just need to skim over the top of that, drop down and land.
Okay, I can see the runway appearing on the map. Mark, just a quick one before we get onto finals. The last update buggered the velocopter, didn't it? The VR spawn, you spawn inside, the positions offset. Does that get fixed in the beta?
I'm not flying the beta because I'm not going to risk. I've never had to reinstall my Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there is that risk if you're in the
Yeah,
beta
there is that
you
risk.
have to reinstall. And because of streams and this sort of thing, I'm just not prepared to take that risk at the moment.
I haven't flown a helicopter yet, but by default it's not working in VR.
Yeah, I have the same problem. My
But
spawn
Drew,
light
Drew
set
in
the back.
the Facebook group, he made a configuration file to make it all possible. So there is a workaround, but I haven't tested it yet.
Whoa, this is a short
Touchdown.
runway. This is a short runway.
Yeah.
Perfect landing for me. I love
That's a
seeing
go
Bart,
round
so
for me.
I love seeing Bart, so this is easy for me.
I chose this runway, guys, especially for you.
Thank you.
Remember, Mark said it was short. He wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
That is short.
He just wants to get there first and watch us all fly.
I wish I could. I'm in the middle of the pack here.
Yeah, I'm at the back.
You're not at the back, I'm at the back.
Word of warning, everyone.
I'm
it's
at the back.
really
I'm at the
short.
Woo!
Oh, I'm at the back.
No, I'm Spartacus.
That's what they call a stoppie with a motorcycle.
Yeah, you need to come in slow. So when you come over the high ground through this valley, literally cut your throttle and drop down.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
And then as you level up, this will reduce your speed to give you a landing speed.
Ah, I forgot my landing lights. Sorry.
RT Raider, you're skewing.
Now, after all my advice, watch me cock this up.
No, stop.
Woo, what was that? Boom. That's a big
No,
crash.
no.
Rumble way, that's a big crash.
Oh no! I clipped the tree.
Ah.
Oh no!
Ah, Turbo Arrow, that's nice.
And this high ground, guys, you want to just clip it. You just want to get over this high ground or you're going to be too high to land.
Ones and zeros are flying everywhere.
Let's see the runway.
I can't
like
see it
this
either.
canyon, it just kind of dead ends, doesn't it?
Go over the mountain and dive and brake.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of St. Bart's.
Yeah, really it is. But St. Bart is even shorter than this, huh?
Got all these planes underneath. It's hilarious.
Guys, can you get out of the way because I can't see the runway?
I'll do that for you. I'll do you that.
Turn off multiplayer, you'll see it fun.
The dogfish, mate.
Here we go, here we go.
You guys can't see it, but the H145 throws snow around.
Oh, thank goodness I got damage.
The plane is going downhill in reverse, that's funny.
That's me. That just made me sick in VR when I opened my eyes. I was going backwards.
It's like the wall running mammoth.
Well, all I can say is I'm really chuffed I've managed to get onto that runway.
Ooh, who's on their nose?
Yeah, somebody's nose diving there. Neo smudge.
Whoa! Too high, that's
I can't see the name. Oh, disappeared.
Mark, you are insane. Oh my gosh.
This is cool.
Yeah. Too fast. You gotta come around.
Going round.
Coming off the lake here.
Seems like it's close to you guys.
We're gonna make a nice circle.
Hey, somebody's got the lights on at the ski lodge over here.
Can we get a warm cup of coffee then?
Oh, that's a nice idea. I took some
What's it,
4K
Rob?
screenshots, so I'll share them on the Discord group.
Guys, where did you end up at again? Sorry. The dogfish water.
A lot of orgies going on the runway there.
Oh, someone just went off.
final stop, is it?
This is it, guys.
There's no place to land. Too many planes.
Levitating piper.
Oh, you all disappeared. Yeah, it's weird.
I just killed the two runway workers.
Saw you earlier.
Covering some hands above me.
Very much, Mark, and for the war, very good. Enjoyed that.
Running out across the water.
I'm back. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit too short, that runway, Mark.
Then don't try St. Bart's. That's shorter.
No such thing as too short.
Short coming in from the south.
Well, at least it wasn't a carrier landing, I guess.
Just long enough from the north.
If you can swim away, you did good.
I didn't end up in the water, Alan. How?
Well, hey.
Can you just remind me, please, Mark, when your next flight's going to be in Scotland?
Yeah, I haven't confirmed all the details yet, but I'm planning on sometime around 29th or 30th of December.
Thank you.
You've got one next Saturday. If you want to join us in Scotland.
Yeah. What's
It's going around the Scottish Islands, dropping kids off for Christmas, coming back from the mainland.
whose Discord is that on?
It's on Mark.
On yours, Mark.
Okay, guys, I would just like to say thank you very much to everybody for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great fun.
Don't log off yet, guys. There's a £25 Just Flight gift voucher. I just run a random number generator here, and the winner is UK G.I. Joe.
Hey, well done. Oh my God, it's me.
Well done, guys.
Congratulations.
There you go.
I've never won anything.
So if you'd just be good enough to drop me a personal message on the Discord and give me your name and email address, I'll arrange for the gift voucher. Just Flight will send it to you directly.
Cheers. Thanks.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks,
Hope
Mark.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you very much. Season greetings to you all, by the way. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, wish you
Okay, guys, you're welcome to join
Happy
in
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You're welcome to join in December for the Spitfire or World War II. Otherwise, I will see you mid-January, and we're in Sumatra. Cheers, guys.
Nice holidays.
Much appreciated.
Thanks. Good evening, guys.
Thanks for dropping in, Chris.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Chris, thank you very
Thanks,
much
Chris.
for joining
Thanks
us
so
today.
much.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's really fun. Thanks so much for inviting me and Mark. It's been brilliant.
You're more than welcome. And you can see, a great bunch of people, really. It's just
it's been really good.
great community, and that's really what simming's about, is the community.
Well,
It's
well,
fun.
except for the New York jokes, I'm okay.
What you doing?
Other than that, it was fun.
Yeah, love to see somebody across from the Atlantic as well.
Every accent adds
I'm
color
walking
to the
here.
flight. I love
And
it.
I tell you what was amazing, guys, is we had 49 people in the air at one time. Incredible.
Wow.
That's great.
And no
How many?
crashes.
How many?
49.
Wow.
49.
Really good.
Is that a
Really
record, Mark?
I think it's the second highest. I think, I can't remember if it was with Q8 Pilot or whether it was the Italy Alps one. We had 54.
Wow.
Mark, on your world map, don't forget to put a red cross through Alaska now.
yeah. Done.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Mark,
Thank
question.
you.
Thank you. See you in December.
Mark, so when is that Scottish flight next week? What
It's-
time?
No,
Saturday. It's Saturday at 1800 UK time.
Awesome, thank you.
Mark,